Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good afternoon, I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Joshua Franson, and it's a calmer day today. A couple passing clouds here and there, but the winds on the lighter side, which we've been putting up with a lot of strong winds throughout this spring, and well, they're generally out of the north today at about 5 miles an hour before becoming light and variable tonight and remaining very calm. And as we head into the day tomorrow, well, everything changes. They actually ramp up out of the south at about 10 to 20, possibly gusting to 30 miles an hour. That brings nicer temperatures, but we're going to have to deal with that pesky wind once again. So here's your sky conditions for you. We've had a lot of clouds hanging over western portions of our viewing area. As we go throughout the day, we'll slowly see those begin to break apart and shift a little bit eastward, and we'll pretty much be mostly clear throughout the overnight hours tonight. Maybe some patchy fog as well due to those light winds. But then as we head into the day tomorrow and we get that warmer air, we'll pretty much have a partly cloudy sky out there. So it should look pretty nice. It should feel pretty nice, just a little bit windy. But overall for today, temperature is pretty much sitting near normal in the 50s. We'll have those clouds decrease and the winds remain light. Tonight we fall off into the 30s, which is also pretty near normal for this time of year. Tomorrow, that's when the warmer weather starts. Temperature is getting into the 60s across the board. Areas further south and west remaining warmer into those upper 60s. We'll see a mix of sun and high clouds along with those winds. Further throughout next week, or technically this week on the weekend, I should say, we've been talking about it all week. We're going to see that high pressure move into our area, this ridge here, which has a lot of warm air underneath it. That arrives on Sunday. But now I want you to start noticing the blue colors on this map. That's cooler air, usually also signifies low pressure, these dips up here and the wave pattern, you can see that. Once that moves into our area, that will lift up some of the air, and for now, it's not really going to provide much in terms of precipitation for Sunday into Monday. Maybe across northern areas, you might see a little bit of rainfall. But when you go a little bit further throughout the week into next week, we'll see a little bit more powerful of a system bring with it, hopefully, some cooler air. Well, not hopefully, we all want warmer air, but it will bring some cooler air. That might actually provide some more better chances at some precipitation, maybe some thunderstorms, but we'll have to wait and see, as it is still a little bit far out. We will be expecting to get a little bit more rainfall a few days next week. So here's your wind direction and high temps to essentially show you what's going on at the surface based off what I just showed you here. So we have the light winds today. Winds ramp up out of the south tomorrow. We warm up. Same deal on Sunday. Then you see that wind shift out of the northwest, and it's pretty strong out of the northwest with gusts up to potentially 40 miles an hour on Monday. That will cool us off, maybe bring with it that rain across northern areas. And then we see that persist until Wednesday. Back out of the south, warming up again, and then another shift into Thursday. And you probably could see some rain and storms Wednesday night into Thursday as that warmer air is lifted up. But city by city forecast remaining dry until Sunday, and mainly Sunday morning across northern areas. Areas further south most likely be left with the clouds and a warmer day. On your 10-day forecast, plenty of windy days in the forecast, as you can see here. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and even into Sunday next weekend, plenty of wind to go around. So we'll see mostly cloudy conditions on Wednesday, though, of next week, and then that storm chance does arrive before another dry period here with a little bit cooler temperatures before another storm chance coming up for your Easter.